them in just yet.
Hello and welcome to another Colin Gold.
Do you want to do the main spiel?
Why can't we go in the community room? Like
There's
last-
a meeting. It's a bit more compact. They actually do want a good mix-up as well. I wonder... Thomas, would you do me a massive favour and just move to the end of the chair, just so as I can see if it's alright? Watching that wire. Ooh, not really.
We're not in.
Budge the chair. You're going to have to budge. That'll do. That'll do.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. And there's that
It's a bit
chair.
cozy.
Tis a bit.
The Colin Golf Society, yet another draw, yet another day,
It's
yet
the new
another
season. That's not much of a mix-up.
Did you buy all these off eBay?
No, I had to buy them as Kinder Eggs.
They Kinder Eggs. It's quite
What
good.
a shame
idea.
that you had to eat them all.
Usual format, team. Usual
Right, so
format.
take it
There'll be a
into-
few.
So,
There'll be a few.
Thomas and England.
Yeah. Now this first one, Helen's husband,
Oh, yeah, John.
is already pre-selected,
What
along
is
with
that?
Harriet's dad. The committee member has to go out first.
Okay.
Glenn Olivan and his dad are going last. So we only need 2 names in this one, 2 names in that one,
Okay.
but then it's 4 in all the rest.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to do 2 each, or 1 and 1 and 1 and 1.
Whatever.
Well, no, you decide.
We'll go 1, 1, 1, 1.
1.
But I suppose once they're there, you can.
Just pick them out. Same as before. Give them a stir. Take one out. Keep it open.
We'll do 4, then we stop, because then it'll appear on the screen. So we've got a little break. And the only other thing is, can you show it? Can you show the number?
Yeah.
No, because sometimes there's a little. They think it's a fix.
Oh, okay.
They think like we're determining, and it's all very legitimate and fair.
Right, yeah.
All right with that, D?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually using this. Good day, sports fans. And the cricket today has been...
I'll be asking you what you've been doing over the winter.
Over the winter?
Because it's been a long off season, you see.
What have I
So what
been
are you going
doing
to
in the
say?
winter?
You have to think quick. What are you
I've seen
watching the Rams?
Mr.
Have a
Gray.
day.
Is that as far as we're going with that?
Leave the rest to imagination.
Have you got
Played a few
something?
tricks on Mr. Sharp.
Have you got something?
Well,
Yeah?
yeah.
And when you read the number, just give me a second because I might say what the revised handicap is and where they finished last year. If it's too quick, I'll get lost. Yeah?
Whatever. Just
Alright.
Okay,
get on
let's
with
go.
it.
for that.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're doing.
You will. We'll be fine. Okay, how you position that to you so that it's from you. All okay?
All okay.
Straight.
Get that back posture.
Boobs arching up.
Good evening, dear Facebook members and... No, it's not Facebook members. I got that bit wrong. It's members and Facebook viewers. We're not doing lots of this. If we're gonna go with it.
Go then.
Good evening, dear members, and welcome, Facebook viewers. Are you doing this on purpose? You cannot do this. Why are you going to get rid of that? You're going to have to swallow it.
Oh no, don't.
Disgusting, Thomas.
Go on, let's go. Start again.
No, because it won't take much to just...
Okay, okay.
Yeah. You were. What's the matter?
I don't know, because I'm now. Alright.
Yes? Composed?
Yeah.
Are you tickling her?
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
We're going to be here all night.
Good evening, dear members, and welcome, Facebook viewers, to this, the new draw for 2015. It seems like an age since we've been with you. It's been a very long winter, but we're back for a brand new season. We are honoured to be joined by our illustrious panel. Miss Dowell on the end there, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are
Been
you?
up to much over the winter break?
I've seen Mr. Gray.
You've seen Mr. Gray?
Yeah. I've
That
been
lead
in
to
a big
anything?
ball.
You've been in a
Downloaded
big
it, yeah.
ball?
Yeah. I got strapped in.
Oh,
Pushed down the
yes.
hill.
Yeah, what's it called?
Zorbing.
Zorbing. Yes, how was
It
that?
was an experience.
I bet it was.
Didn't enjoy it.
Didn't you?
No,
Don't like being
absolutely.
tied up in...
I do like being tied up, not necessarily being pushed down the hill at the same time.
Right. All sorts of things spring to the imagination of our members. And Thomas Marshall is with us also. What have you been up to over the...
Got a job?
Got a job, yeah.
Yes.
Got a job, that's good news. Watching Derby County, but the
Not
less
doing so well.
the
Thomas.
less said of that at the moment, the better with our recent form. And otherwise from that, just little weekends up to Glasgow to film
Yes,
with.
you were on again. We tried to win the society some money. You'll have to watch in a few months' time to see how that turned out. We're not going to mess about. We're going to get straight on with the draw. There's no news because obviously this is the first match of the season. This one's for College... Bless you. Are you all right? Would you like a little drink? This one's for College Pines on the 18th
Excuse me.
of April, so only a couple of weeks away now. It's an 11 o'clock for the first tee off, so we'll need to get there for 10. There are
You do it on purpose.
there are a few members who sadly cannot make it, and they are Andrew Openshaw, Patrick Rooney, Andrew Lightfoot, and Lee McMahon. Very sad, but we're going to have a full squad because they've immediately been replaced by John Howitt, Jason Sales, Tony Ollivant, and Robert Pimperton. Yeah, they're going to make up. So we've got full 36. I think for draw purposes, we're going to have Howitt go Hout with Hall. Howitt with Hall in the first half. You'll see when we put the grid up that how that will look. Glenn's going to go out with his dad last off, so he can collect the pins for the nearest pin. And Pimp's going to go with Tink, and Sales 8 will go with Bob Parkin. So when they get drawn, you'll see that a couple of them will have an additional name on it, but I'm sure you'll be fine with that. So that's how the leaderboard, well not leaderboard, the order of play board looks. It's fine. Because we show it, you see. So there you are. Oh, hang on.
As you were.
Are you clear?
I'm fine.
Now, the leaderboard has been set back to 0. It's a fresh start for everyone. William Hill and Sky Bet, our friends there, have got some initial thoughts and predictions on who's going to win it this year. Finney is not down to retain his title, as you can see there. He's tipped to come second, with Hutchie very likely to take this year's championship. Surprised to see Wass in there. That's probably not going to be true. Bratty's not predicted to finish in the top 4. Bob Parkin in there, and Mitchell to beat the other Sean. Not even in the top 10, which is a bit of a tragedy. Anyway, you can have a look at that and see where that goes. I think we're more or less ready for the draw. I'm going to be straight into it. Do you want to tip those in? And we'll get ready for the draw.
I do the shuffle.
Do the shuffle.
Give them a really good shake.
Oh.
Two hands.
Good at handling
Yeah.
balls.
She's right. Yeah, very good at that. Keep doing that, please, because we're going to win. You need to be doing that when it cuts back in.
What?
Just keep so to prove that you're being mixed up. Oh. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because we're going to go back in now.
If
Go on,
this
go
is
on.
heading to a chair,
No. There you are. You can see that you're getting a good mix-up. Clearly done that before, haven't you, Miss Dowell? Very good. Thank you. That'll do now, because it's mildly irritating. We only need 2 in this first row, because as you'll see, John Howitt and Andy Hall are going out. This is for the 11 o'clock, but of course this first one out is a very prestigious draw. It's whoever kicks off the new season. It's the first official shot of the match. A lot of pressure on this shot, so it's really quite something to get drawn out by here. So Who wants to do it? Is it Thomas or is it Lloyd?
I'll do it.
Oh, straight in. So the honour of kicking off the 2015 season goes to...
M21.
M21. Robert Brannigan. Wow. Well done to you, sir. Handicap of 29. Finish 29th.
It's my turn.
It's your turn, yes. Kean's dead, that, you know. A lot of pressure there. Oh. Not getting much right this afternoon, Miss Dowell.
Oh, no, am I?
Here we go.
M3.
M3 is Mr. Daniel Ogleave. Wow. A lot of pressure there. That's it for that one. So that's the 11 o'clock. Let's just have a quick look. You've got to give me a clean cut.
Sorry.
Very interesting. 8 minutes later, we'll have the next draw. So the 11 away. We need 4 names here. So 2 each. It's up to you how you pick them.
Well, we'll pick 1, 1, 1, 1.
That's a good idea.
This next one. The next one will be M26.
M26 is Mr. Neil Turner. Nids, who finished 20. What, he finished 14th last year, not a bad year. Got his handicap down to 24, well done. Little previous there, Miss Dowell. Who did you call? M10 is Mr. Ben Kirk.
Ready for it all, Mr. Shaw?
Yes, Ben playing off 25, finished 30th last year, but that was down to games played, I think, rather than points scored.
M27.
27 is Mr. Tim Mercer, the widely tipped disappointment of last year. I thought we'd have a winner in Tim. Playing off 14 now, finished 19th. That can't be right. Must be. Wow.
M15.
M15 is Tony Hutchinson. M15. Hutchie did very well, of course, last year. Was second, playing off 14. That's a really good draw. Let's have a quick look. I almost read the wrong number then. Was that right? 26. 26, 10, 14. 14. Did 14 come out?
27.
Right, they're going to have to go back in.
Do you know why? Because you've had them.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's still Tim, isn't it? It's still Tim.
No, because...
It is. I've written
you've just
27
written-
there. I said he was a disappointment. You should have won.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
You've written the wrong
Yeah.
number down. Right.
I've just written the wrong number.
Fair enough.
A little bit of confusion there, dear members, but not to worry. So 8 minutes later at the 11:16,
2 each.
if you want. Oh, you dropped one.
That's okay.
Next up,
M33.
M33, a new member, Mr. Robert Kenyon. Let's M33, playing off 28. I think one of the things that we all need to do is try and improve our score from last year, but of course you lads can steam straight in. Please don't be so disrespectful to the Golf Society. So you've nothing to prove. You can just enjoy this year. Very good. Next number, please.
M6.
M6, Christopher Bratt, our friend and colleague.
Dear me.
M6, out nice and early. That's not good because he
Mr.
likes to
Sunshine.
go. Mr. Sunshine himself, second runner-up, finished third. Very poor season for him. Not looking good as well this year with how he's been on the off-season. Playing off 13, which is still a bit of a con in my
Ooh,
eyes.
we've got a guest one. M29 plus guest Jason
Siles.
Sales.
29 is Bob Parkin. Bob obviously playing off 26, finished joint 12th last year, which was very good. And that's fallen nice because his guest, Jason Sales, will go in that one as well. Jason, I'm not sure what Jason plays off him. I think he won a bit last time.
Oh, so we've drawn another one.
Save it. Let's have a look what that looks like. It's not a worry. Do you get ready? So who was that one then?
M23.
23.
Sorry, I bit you.
You were a bit. You weren't to know, miss. You weren't to know. 23 is Jamie Wilson. Joined 15th last year. Playing off 22 for 2015. a bit of a shark, that Wilson, if you ask me.
M36.
Another new member, Mr. Philip Saunders. M36 going out nice and early in the 11.24. Plays off 17. Could be a challenger this year. Good old Phil.
M14.
M14. Wee tiny little. I suppose you'd like this fella if you've ever met him. Sean Rob is only about that big.
Oh.
Yeah, and I noticed you put on Facebook yesterday how perfect things. What was the phrase?
God only makes people until they're perfect.
Yes.
Something along them lines.
People grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously not right.
I got to perfect before anybody else.
Playing off 18, joint 15th last year for Mr. Rob. Stands a chance. That was them 14, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hoping for a better season this
Not
year,
yet,
Mr.
Mr.
Rob.
M16.
M16 is last time's winner, Mr. David Finney. Now then, M16. What can we say? Playing off 14. I think there needs to be a bit of a steward's enquiry there. Can you retain your title, Mr. Finney?
Yeah.
I hope so. Do you know, I often walk the dog and I see Viscount Finney walking around the estate. I don't mean Kimberleth Park. I mean like the grounds of his house. In his green jacket that he won. Does any of this mean anything to you?
No,
It's wasted.
nothing at all.
Right, so we'll just press on. Let's have a look what they look like.
Let's have a look what they look
But
like.
you're just meant to freeze. You're meant to freeze so we can cut it. And then it'll be going up on screen.
Sorry, I'll try my best next time.
I'd like us to do a communal freeze next time.
It's a good job Alan's not here.
11:32 is the next one that's up. First name out, please.
M18.
M18, that's Kevin Homer. Always remember that number. Playing off 28. Is it 28 though? That's to be decided. Joint 23rd last year.
M25.
M25. He will be partnered up with Martin Bailey.
What's with the M's?
Member.
Member.
Well remembered. Well remembered. You see, things obviously
You've remembered. Member. Well remembered.
She's used to remembering members, aren't you?
She likes a member.
She likes a member.
Oh,
Likes a
I
member
knew it was
or
a bad
two.
idea coming in here with you two.
Aye, aye.
Yeah.
You've been coming in here. We seem to have stopped. We stopped at M25. M18 and M25. I think that's happened before. Lizzie made a comment about it.
M35.
M35, another new member, Alan Tinker. Now that must have a guest on it.
Plus guest.
You see?
The pimp.
The pimp.
Hold that one more.
So M28 and Pimp, I'll put there, Robert Pimperton. Tink, who was desperate to get out, he only spent a fortune on new equipment, been practising a lot, looking forward to it. I trust you'll bring some suitable refreshment, Mr. Tinker. Let's have a look what they look on screen. Good, good. Can we give him a mix
Very
up?
odd.
Well, Laura's drawn one out. Laura's drawn one out already there.
Have you?
Yeah, she's too
Oh, for
keen.
goodness sake. It appears that Miss Dowell, in her eager beaverness,
I've not looked at
she's
it.
not looked at it, which is fair, but I'm sure you'll have seen if you were watching closely that she's already picked one out.
I might have looked at it.
What threw you? Oh, it's because the other one had a guest, so you weren't
Yeah.
to blame. You weren't necessarily to blame
yeah,
there.
Which is why you probably
Wasn't
need to hold
informed
out.
The
correctly.
1140. The first one to tee off in the 1140 is.
Not me.
Yeah.
M8.
M8. Simmy. Simmy. M8.
Yep.
Playing off 21, finished 20th last year. A lot to prove. I thought you'd have done better than that, Mr. Simpson. I'm expecting great things this year. Perhaps if you could stay off some of the liquor.
M24.
24, your playing partner will be Mr. Stuart Swift. Officer Dibble didn't do too bad, playing off 27, so he's improved his handicap, I think. Joint 23rd last year, very good.
M12.
And 12 is Sean Mitchell. M12, playing off 21. I think there needs to be something said there. Joint 7th last year, not bad. very good actually. when you
The
think
next
about
one
it.
out
The final one in the 1140.
is M34.
M34, another new member, Mr. Chris Kenyon, playing off 26. What can you say? Let's have a look.
Oh,
Are you alright?
cramping it. Too tall.
My turn.
Let's just have a minute.
Got a bit of a hole there.
Oh!
Got a hole in your trousers.
I've got my sewing kit at home ready now.
Oh.
Oh, no, no.
Go on, pull out
So-
another member.
8 minutes later, the 1148.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you're influenced because you just noticed
No,
Thomas's hole, haven't you?
I didn't notice it, no. I didn't point
Don't
it.
try and backtrack now the
I didn't
camera's come
point
back
it
on,
out.
Miss
I
Dowell.
didn't point it.
You're a naughty girl.
M28.
M28.
Are you on this?
Who is it? Yes, I'm 32.
Mm.
Southie! M28. Playing off 29. He's got one of those favoured handicaps. Nothing wrong with that, Southie, at all. 23rd
M7.
last year. M7, that's Was. I know it is. M7. Playing off 21. I think there needs to... No, that's probably about right. Finished 6th last year. Just try and beat Bratty this year, Was. That would be an achievement.
M19.
M19. Ian Smith, our longest travelling member. Our highest handicap member, playing off 33. That will make a bit of a tough challenge for Was. Finished 27th last year.
M22.
And 22. Oh, Dominic Oates. Finished 4th last year, playing off 22. I think you could challenge it this year, I would say. Shall we have a look on screen, Miss Dowell?
Mm.
Do you want to call the Let's Have a Look?
Let's have a look.
Very good.
I'm looking.
I hope I can hear. It's looking good so far.
I do.
1, 2, 5, 6. Right, yeah. So the penultimate one, the 1156. Thomas?
I reckon this is you, Gav.
Do you?
Probably not though. M17.
M17, Richard Finney.
Mm.
Playing off 14, joint 9th last year. Very good.
M20.
M20, Mick James. Mick James won the singles. Very good player, Michael. Should be an interesting little game so far. Joining them, where did Mick finish, by the way? Let's have a look. 5th last year.
M9.
14. M9. Ujjwal Patel, the thanks for coming player. Absolutely horrendous.
Oh.
No, I don't mean that. He plays off 28. He finished 28th last year. He's what he lacks in skill, he makes up for in determination. But his personality is one of the most funny men you'll ever meet, and it's that gets him through the game, not his ability.
Funny ha ha.
Funny ha. Yeah. Well, what did you mean?
Funny.
Funny. So Ujjwal Patel, not going to be challenging for any sort of prizes this year. I wouldn't have thought. The only thing you can do is try and get higher than 28th, Mr. Patel. Then you've improved and you've achieved. That's all I'm going for this year. What do you say? Who's next, please?
M11.
M11.
Where are you?
Please don't say that because people will think this is a fix. And on God's honour, this is
I
not.
do apologise.
No, it isn't though, is it? Because people think I put
No.
myself into.
No?
M what?
No?
Who was that? Please?
11.
M11. Dan from our work. Disappointing season last year. Finished 15th, playing off 23. And I think you can do better than that, Mr. Size. Let's have a look at those on screen. I can't believe this. I really cannot. I do like going here. And it'll be me and somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay. Right, funny. But people think I do it on purpose.
Why does it happen quite a few
It
times?
happens every time.
Does it?
Mm.
Wow.
Spooky.
That is.
To be
It's-
honest, it wouldn't be so hard to put an empty one in, and when you're cutting it, take that one out.
Yeah,
and
but by
place your own
implication,
name.
that would imply that I'm cheating. It's a game of gentlemen. We don't look for yours. Not Derby fucking County playing here, you know.
We could do with a bit of
We
cheating.
could do with something. Right.
Anything.
You might think this is a fix, and I need you to swear an oath on
It's
camera.
Definitely not.
It is
a
just
six.
Totally genuine. I've got nothing to gain by going this. In
No,
fact,
fingers crossed, no legs crossed.
I don't particularly enjoy it because you've always got then people behind you. Who, at least if you're in the middle of the pack, it would be. Anyway, it's genuine. Let's see.
And
I can't work out who the other one is. Is it Jamie? It's Jamie.
But first
It's
out,
Jamie. BM2.
it is M32.
M32.
And
C'est moi.
M2.
And M2. Now then.
It's been arduous.
It has been arduous. Thank you for that. Let's have a quick look at those on screen. Very good. Very good, Miss Dowell. I'm very pleased for you. Please don't think that was a fix. We've got Bratty knocking about. He's going to adjudicate.
About asking Mr. Swan.
Mr. Swan.
Trustworthy Mr.
Yeah.
Swan.
Yeah. No, honestly,
Oversee
it's not been a fix in any way, shape, or form. Some interesting draws. Getting very exciting. Let's just have a very quick look at the whole thing.
I'm getting good at that now.
You are.
Yeah.
You are. You are. Right, just a reminder, you've got by the end of April to play your singles matches. I've not heard of many results coming through. Maybe people are going to be playing over Easter. I know I'm going to try and... In fact, I'll lay an open invitation out to you now, Richard Finney. The Tinsley, I think I got the call. Tinsley, any day you want, and I'll play over the Easter holidays. If anybody wants to join us and make a 4-ball up, that's fine. What are you laughing at? I'm trying to... What's the matter, Miss Dowell? You're shaking. You're shaking like a shitting dog.
I know. No, it's fine.
She heard 4-ball and just...
Oh.
went with it.
So childish.
I know.
I know.
So childish. Anyway, try and get those matches played in and then get your results fed back to Jamie so that he can keep that up. On the day, on match day at College Pines, when the season starts again, it's £40, payable on the day to Jamie. That includes bacon sandwich and a drink. When you get there, your round of golf, and as with all the courses this year, there's going to be a meal afterwards. One of the things that Andy Hall did insist on, that we ate after each round. Usually, what's the matter now?
She's lost it.
What's the matter? Trying to be serious, Miss Dowell.
What's so funny?
You're ruining this.
Oh dear.
You're ruining it.
I know.
It.
Don't
Bring
laugh
back
at it,
Elizabeth, by the way, who was not. She felt such. In her own description, she said she looked like a dog today, and she wouldn't come on.
Oh, she doesn't want to be a dog.
Obviously, very heavily pregnant, and we wish her well with that, even though she's struggling a bit with the morning sickness still. Before we were rudely interrupted, where did we get up to, Thomas? Price structure.
Meals.
Yes, the meals.
Just did meals.
The price structure will be the same: £30 to the winner, £20 to second, £10 to third, and nearest the pins this year, slight deduction. They're a tenner
It's
each.
a bit shit. Is that just on the day, or is it for the whole championship?
Oh, that's on the day.
That ain't bad for the day then. I was going to say it's a bit shit. if
All
you
that
play all
included
year,
for
but-
£40. What more do you want?
Well, no.
It's got nothing to do with you anyway.
I was just going to say, if all you were playing for this whole tournament was for 30 quid, it'd be a bit
No.
shit.
No.
But I'm sure you'd have a great time.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's me done. That's all, folks.
It is literally. Thank you very much. See you at College Pines on the 18th.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You. Honestly. What happened there?
You like to eat after. I just got. You like gobble after every.
Goblin.
Hang on, don't look.
I just had a bit of a childish moment. I do apologise. Whoa.
You like to go.
That's what
She's
he
got
said.
in mind.
No, I'm not.
She's got something on her mind.
I'm not.